What's up, everyone? How you doing? Today we talking about, I guess, a faith-based movie from the early '80s, and I was watching a few of them there because they're out right now on Tubi TV. I saw Image of the Beast. There's another one that's out also. That's from the early '80s or I think early '90s. I had to go through my Tubi TV to check that out. But again, these are movies you can watch for free though. But the one that I'm gonna talk about today is Early Warning. I think this movie came out in 1981, and this movie is like a prelude to what could have happened, what might happen. The movie has this guy, this reporter guy, going into trying to interfere in this meeting, like secretly by taking recording this meeting with this. I would assume he's the Antichrist because he's talking about how he have plans how people can use a chip, try to form the one world government, and how they're gonna plant like a chip on the arm, like your hand or your forehead, and it will have a number on it. And when he put his number on the screen, it was 666. So I presume he's the Antichrist, right? And this Antichrist is like he's like a regular guy with glasses. Like we would never think he's the Antichrist. Excuse me, let me have my refreshment. Gotta have some refreshment. Um, when he found out that his meeting been spied at, he trying to send his men to go after this reporter guy. They killed him, but before that, the reporter was able to hide the tape. His reporter friend ended up getting the tape as he realized that he record they got the proof they needed to expose him to the world or what he's trying to plan, you know. But meanwhile, he got help from this woman who's trying to like let him know like, hey, you got to believe in this stuff. And this is before he got the tape. I apologize. I went way too fast forward. But this beautiful woman trying to like tell him like, you know, she's a Christian. This is what she believe in, and they're both pretty much on the run from the Antichrist and his goons, pretty much. It's pretty much trying to expose the Antichrist. That's what it is. This movie's mainly about. But the movie has like comical moments with the relationship with the Christian woman and the reporter guy. How they have their differences, but they kind of form a bond. Like they really do love each other. Towards when you see towards the end of the movie. But the outcome is not so great. But at the same time, it gives you like a belief system. Like, hey, we did this, but it's up to you to believe in your faith, pretty much. I enjoyed the movie. It has a drama, good acting, the comedy elements with the relationship between the Christian woman and the reporter. I felt a little bit way too over the top, like because it's toned it down a bit. But besides that, it was an enjoyable movie. And as for the Antichrist, he's not like menacing, but he's like he means business at the same time, you know. But yeah, Early Warning. I feel like this was a TV movie because it felt like a TV movie. Anyway, peace out and see you later.